Life for All presents Daily Food Series Galatians, the Only Gospel, the Gospel of Christ. Title of Book 3, Heirs of God by Pedro. Week 3, Hagar and Sarah, Two Covenants. Tuesday, Abraham sought the true God. Read with prayer. But you, Israel, are my servant, Jacob, whom I have chosen, the descendants of Abraham, my friend. Isaiah 41, verse 8. In Abraham's time, the people did not know the one who had created the heavens and the earth. Even in the face of such a great work as creation, no one sought its author, the true God, except Abraham. You alone are the Lord. You have made heaven and the heaven of heavens with all their hosts, the earth and everything on it, the seas and all that is in them, and you preserve them all. The host of heaven worships you. You are the Lord God, who chose Abram and brought him out of Ur of the Chaldeans and gave him the name Abraham. You found his heart faithful before you and made a covenant with him to give the land of the Canaanites, the Hittites, the Amorites, the Perizzites, the Jebusites, and the Girgashites, to give it to his descendants. You have performed your words, for you are righteous. Nehemiah chapter 9, verses 6 through 8. Amid a selfish and idolatrous generation, Abraham sought the author of creation, the true God. He was the only one concerned with seeking the true God. Look to Abraham your father, and to Sarah, who bore you. For I called him alone, and blessed him, and increased him. Isaiah chapter 51, verse 2. Therefore Abraham is called the friend of God. O Lord God of our fathers, are you not God in heaven? Do you not rule over the kingdoms of the nations? And in your hand is there not power and might, so that no one is able to withstand you? Are you not our God, who drove out the inhabitants of this land before your people Israel, and gave it to the descendants of Abraham, your friend forever? 2 Chronicles chapter 20, verses 6 and 7. There was none who sought after God. They all worshipped false gods. What then? Are we better than they? Not at all. For we have previously charged both Jews and Greeks that they are all under sin. As it is written, there is none righteous, no, not one. There is none who understands. There is none who seeks after God. They have all turned aside. They have together become unprofitable. There is none who does good, no, not one. Romans chapter 3, verses 9 through 12. Only Abraham had the heart to seek God, and God appeared to him. Stephen was accused of speaking against the law of Moses. Instead of defending himself, he spoke to the authorities about the origin of the people of Israel. The people of Israel emerged before Moses. They emerged with Abraham. That is why it is important to go back in history to understand why God called Abraham. Brethren and fathers, listen. The God of glory appeared to our father Abraham when he was in Mesopotamia, before he dwelt in Haran, and said to him, get out of your country and from your relatives, and come to a land that I will show you. Then he came out of the land of the Chaldeans and dwelt in Haran. And from there, when his father was dead, he moved him to this land in which you now dwell. And God gave him no inheritance in it, not even to set his foot on. But even when Abraham had no child, he promised to give it to him for possession, and to his descendants after him. Acts chapter 7, verses 2 through 5. Amid an idolatrous generation, there emerged a man with a righteous, pure heart, without selfish interests, who did not seek his own benefit. If Abraham had stayed in Haran, he could have inherited his father's business, a whole structure already established. However, because he had a seeking heart, when the God of glory appeared to him and gave him a command, Abraham readily obeyed, because he had finally found the true God, the creator of heaven and earth. Thus, he gave his life and his future into his hands. The one who had the power to create the universe has the power to take care of his own. Abraham became a friend of God. Since he set his heart to seek him, God sought him out. The Lord is looking for his worshipers. But the hour is coming, and now is, when the true worshipers will worship the Father in spirit and truth. For the Father is seeking such to worship him. John chapter 4, verse 23. God seeks those who worship him in spirit and truth. On the other hand, we seek him to worship him. When these two interests meet, a friendship is born. We become friends of God. We do not worship him or serve in the church out of ambition or self-interest. We want to commit and give ourselves completely into his hands so that he can do with us what he pleases, in order for us to fulfill his will, to bring the Lord back. On the other hand, most certainly there are seekers scattered over the earth who have not yet been found. Hence, the Lord wants to use the church to find those who seek him. We can look for seekers in our everyday contact. Let us search for those who worship the Lord in spirit and truth like Abraham. Along the way, we will find those who seek him with a pure heart. Our goal is to find 144,000 overcomers committed to bringing the Lord back.